Once I have my pre-master track ready for mastering, as you can see, this one took 11 different pre-masters to get to. Then I open a mastering session, and my master madness is what I call it. But what it is just a basic EQ that I keep that doesn't do too much, a little bit of shaping. I try to boost these lows just a little bit so it is punchy but not too muddy. A lot of mud, you get between 5 and 600. I just scooped it right here to find it. Again, I'm not doing a lot. It's just negative 2 dB right here at 677. That's where I found it was very muddy. Bring it back up at 2.9, so around 3000 hertz. Again, those are where your mids are coming in. That's where a lot of the presence is in your song. Again, not very much, just 2 dB of boosting there, and then bringing it back down around 9 to 10, just to make it so where it's not so harsh. And then the master sauce preset from wholeloops.com. Shout out Reed Stefan, realest puppet in the game. This is just a combination of more Ableton stock plugins, but he's got it down to 8 different macros. And then I have Ozone on here for, again, just some more, like, this is all very fine-tuning things, more dynamics. Imagers is, what I like to do here is you can split this into 3 different sections. I keep anything below 2000 at 0 because I don't want those to expand too much in the mix. I expand my mids. These are the mids and the high mids between 2 and 11. That's where a lot of your lead sounds, your more present sounds are going to be. So I expand those by 15 right here. And then the highs, I like to expand those too, but not as much. So anything above 11K is going to be expanded here, but not as much as it is in the mids. Exciter and maximizer. And then a good old-fashioned Ableton limiter, just again to make sure everything's as loud as it should be and there's nothing that is clipping too much. You have your standard clip right here built into the limiter, and that's just to make sure that everything is even but also loud. From there, I will export wave 24-bit depth because that's the standard for music streaming services, and then also for playing on CDJs. You don't want it to be, I know a lot of CDJs are kind of picky about the bit depth, so if it's too big, it won't be able to play it. And then triangular dither, and then export from there. No, I'm not saying this is the best way to go about mixing and mastering your music, or the perfect way to get the best mix and master, but if you are like me and you can't afford to send your music off to a mixing and mastering engineer, this is a good way that I learned how to do it, and I think it's a good way for you to use your resources to do it yourself.